This is serious, guys. Those traveling on small boats via northern France hoping to arrive in the UK are at a serious risk of losing their lives with this new agreement between the UK government and the France police. As the UK government continue to grapple net migration crisis with desperate measures of reducing migration, today I bring to you this somber tale reported by the Guardian media that reminds those intending to travel via these small boats or those already on the small boat traveling of the serious dangers associated to them. These footages, according to the report, shows French police causing waves to deliberately flood migrants traveling on small boats. Apparently, Rishi Sunak has countlessly pledged to stop illegal migrants from arriving into the UK via these small boats. He has pledged thousands of pounds to countries like Rwanda and other surveillances like the France police to prevent people from making the journey. It is reported that while the French police are deliberately causing waves to these migrants at the middle of the sea, they are equally threatening them with a big tank of pepper spray and punching the boats and forcing migrants to swim back to the shore. This is really devastating and can cause a massive casualty. Stay with me as we delve together into the depth of the news reported by the Guardian media. My name is Fatimat Ali. If you are passing by for the first time, please consider subscribing. Like this video if you find value in it. Leave your comment in the comment section and share this video massively to all those it might be of benefit to. This article was published by the Guardian media on Saturday the 23rd of March 2024. It was revealed that the UK funded French forces putting migrants' lives at risk with small boat tactics. Let's go through it together. French police, funded by the UK government, have endangered lives of vulnerable migrants by intercepting small boats in the channel using tactics that search and rescue experts say could cause a mass casualty event. So this observer reveals that for the first time, the French maritime police have tried physically to force small boats to turn around, maneuvers known as pullbacks, in an attempt to prevent them reaching British shores. Newly obtained footage, leaked documents, and witness testimonies show that the French authorities have used aggressive tactics, including circling a migrant boat, causing waves to flood the dinghy, ramming into a small boat while threatening passengers with a large tank of pepper spray, and puncturing boats when they are already at sea, forcing migrants to swim back to shore. And this is very critical to the UK government, and you want to have a rethink if you are considering traveling via this channel or this route into the UK. French authorities have previously refused the UK's request for them to carry out interceptions at sea, stating that they contravene international maritime law. But evidence indicates there has been an escalation in the use of these tactics since last summer. Rishi Sunak has pledged to stop the boats crossing the channels and has promised hundreds of millions of pounds to France to pay for more surveillance and border guards to prevent people making the journey. The police vessel is seen advancing towards the dinghy at speed before turning sharply to create waves, circling and coming back again. Migrants are seen wearing foam-packed life jackets and attempting to bail water out using their shoes. This is a textbook pushback, exactly the same as we see in Greece, said one search and rescue expert who was shown the footage. That one maneuver alone could cause a mass casualty event. The water is deep enough to drown in. I've seen this in the central Mediterranean many times, but this is the first time I've ever seen anything like this happening in the channel. Two senior UK border force sources confirmed that the tactic could lead to multiple deaths and injuries. If the blades of the French boats make contact with the vessel, it will slash right through it, said one operational border force official. The other thing is a collision. The weight and the force of that vessel could ride straight over the top of the reef. It will knock the passengers out, knock them unconscious and into the water. It could potentially lead to death. I can't believe any mariner could condone that. Maritime experts added that they would be very surprised if Border Force and HM Coast Guard were not aware of these tactics being used, with one adding 100% someone high up will definitely be aware of this. In a second video, members of the French gendarmerie drive alongside a dinghy in a speedboat about 12 miles from the French coast, threatening to use a large tank of pepper spray against a boat carrying migrants. They then proceed to ram their vessels into the dinghy. They don't even know who is on board, whether there is someone asthmatic that you are using pepper spray against, or pregnant women, said a border force official. That could really harm people. Testimony from several sources who boarded small boats bound for the UK support the claim that French police have used such tactics. There were 4 of them on the boat, said one man who was from India. They went around the boat in a circle and then they stopped the boat and left. We had to swim for about 10 minutes. We nearly died. On 9 February 2024, the man lodged a complaint with the French Human Rights Ombudsman. The incident is under investigation. Sources within France's Interior Ministry have described the UK government's enormous pressure on a daily basis for the French Maritime Police to prevent small boat departures, with one French civil servant describing the pressure as intense and non-stop. Wow. Another senior civil servant who was imposed until the end of 2020 added, as far as the British were concerned, the boat had to be caught at sea. They sometimes insisted on it. What? She came back invigorated, said a Home Office source with knowledge of the trip. They were very aggressive, had a good success rate of detection, and were swift in how they processed them as the asylum seekers. She liked their posturing of protecting borders and working with the military, though there were recognition that a lot of this wouldn't be lawful in UK. Britain has allocated more than 700 million to France to prevent irregular migration since 2014. They have reasons, genuine reasons, that obviously the law would not allow them to send them back. So they better ensure that they don't come into the UK, because with their reasons, they will go against the law if they are to force them back to their countries. At a summit in March 2023, Sunak announced that Britain will give France £500 million over 3 years to fund additional border guards, a new detention facility, as well as video surveillance cameras, drones, and night visions, binoculars, among others. When contacted by this investigation, the prefecture for the north of France confirmed that a police boat had circled a dinghy and that the aim of the intervention was to dissuade passengers from approaching the open sea Arden. It's the only time we have been able to decept a small boat using this maneuver, and it was a deterrent. All the migrants were recovered and the smugglers arrested. A Home Office spokesman said, an unacceptable number of people are crossing the channel, and we will do whatever it is necessary to end these perilous and fatal journeys. We remain committed to building on the success that saw arrivals drop by more than a third last year. Not only have we introduced tougher legislation and agreements with international partners, but we continue to work closely with our French counterparts who are working tirelessly to save lives and stop the boat. You are puncturing the boat, you are circling the boat, you are causing waves at the middle of the sea, and you call this safety. The thing is, they have compelling reasons that must be allowed to seek asylum in the UK. But so of course, when they eventually arrive in the UK, it will be unlawful to send somebody back if the person's reasons merit to be granted asylum in the UK. They do not want to go against international laws. I only read sections of this report. There are so many more in this report, and I'm going to link it in the description as usual. I'm hoping that with this exposure, this will stop. There are different measures that can be used to stop small boats, but with this is deadly. This tactics, this measure is not to be condoned at all. I mean, deploy other measures like the Rwanda bill, etc. This is it. My name is Fatmat Ali. Please give me a thumbs up if you find value in this video. Share this video massively. Leave a comment in the comment section and subscribe if you have not done that yet. I'm going to see you in my next video, and for now, Ramadan Mubarak to all Muslims, brothers and sisters. Bye. See you next time.